you begin here this morning, or perhaps you've practiced some rounds of Salutya Gaya. Whatever you've chosen, just find your way to Shavasana and just taking a pause, coming back to your deep belly breathing, where we're feeling the breath come into the lungs, letting the belly rise and expand. And as we exhale, connecting back down, that firm yet gentle squeezing of the navel back down to the spine. Exhaling the breath completely. Keep breathing in this way, feeling the breath like water flowing through the body. Letting the sounds of the morning just move around you, not distracting you. They're just there, you're a witness. And fully present with the breath, with sensation, and allowing everything to just move through and around you with ease. If you're managing to practice outside this morning, really tune into the cycles of nature as everything's waking up. Allowing yourself to also gently waken and with purpose. Bring the knees to the chest in cradle. Let's take a moment to rest here. Continue to breathe deeply, letting the feet be soft, feeling the sacrum grounding, the shoulders grounding, and openness and softness through the back of the neck. Come into a half spinal twist, so we'll extend the left leg out, feeling the left heel grounding, both hips nice and level and sacrum grounding. Bringing your your left hand to the right knee and bring your right arm out to the side at shoulder height. And we're going to inhale and exhale, slowly rolling over to the left and really feeling when that left side of your body roots down, when it grounds. Feel that pressure down and the lightness that comes through the right, and allow that lightness to bring you all the way over. You can bring the foot to rest on the inside of the knee this morning, left hand resting on the thigh and adjusting through the upper back, the neck, the shoulders as needed. Feel nice and grounded through the shoulders and open across the heart. Gaze is up or turning your head over to the right side. And breathing deeply here. So if you're choosing to stay for a longer period of time, press pause. Otherwise, take 6 full deep breaths here. Fully receiving the breath and fully releasing it, giving it back to the outer environment as you exhale. Feeling the navel connect back to the spine and that connection of the exhalation to the lower belly, to the dantian. To come out, we're going to press down through the left side and allow that ground force reaction, that rebound energy to drift us back to center. Bring both knees to the chest. We have a visitor this morning. And then we'll extend the right leg out. Feeling that connection through the right heel, through the sacrum. Extend left arm out to the side, right hand to the knee. Inhale, and as you exhale, rolling over to the right and really feeling that right side root down now, bringing ease to the left and the rest of the body. You're supported, you're grounded. Come all the way over, adjusting into the upper back, the neck, the shoulders. And gazes up or turning your head over to the left, being very mindful of how your neck is feeling. Soften your palm, soften your shoulders, your right elbow. Right up. No, go away. Push, push. If you have a dog distract you like that, just keep on going. Lie down. Good girl. Good girl. Any more breaths? Again, if you're staying for longer, please feel free. otherwise at least 6 deep breaths here. And then we're going to root down through that right side. Feel that lovely lightness. Unroll us back to center. Bring the knees to the chest. And let's come up and just give ourselves a little squeeze here. And releasing down. Let's bring the knees wide. And this morning we're going to come into stirrup pose or happy baby pose. You might have different names for it. I'm just using the simple terms. And bringing the soles of the feet towards the sky. Letting the knees drop out. And if the sacrum is lifting off the mat, that's okay, but feel the weight coming down. If there's tightness and lift through the shoulders, feel the shoulder blades moving down the back, tucking the chin. And if this is still too strong around the neck and shoulders, placing a block or a blanket underneath your head. Or taking the ankles or the shins, letting the feet be soft and feeling once again, rounding of shoulders, and now that compression coming into the hip joints. So for a yin practice, we would stay here for at least 3 minutes. So if you're taking that approach this morning, press pause, set your timer. Otherwise, we'll stay here for our 6 to 10 full deep belly breaths. Lovely deep compression into the hips, opening up into the lower back, and really opening up the gates of the sacrum as well. Very integral to our practice. So once you've completed, let the feet drop, bring the knees back together. We'll rest our hands on the knees, tucking the chin, rounding the shoulders, and we'll do some circles around the lower back. So let's take 3 circles in each direction and feel that you are rolling around the edge of the lip of a bowl, really pressing down around that edge. Imagine the bowl of the sacrum, in fact. Giving yourself a nice little massage to start the day. Keeping everything soft. Breathing in the morning. And when you're finished, back to center. We're going to roll over to the right side, support ourselves to come up. I'm going to come over into Seiza. I'm going to continue now to work with the breath a little bit more, really getting that flow going. So we'll slide over to the right side of the hips, just as we did yesterday in our seated deer. Bringing the right foot to the inside of the left thigh. That left foot is behind, but today you can just let that come out a little bit, keeping the foot rolling down somewhat, so you continue to rotate out through the thigh and the hip joint, as opposed to really strongly rolling in. Okay. We're going to slide the right hand out to the side, keeping that left hip grounded. So we have a little window here. Okay, so synchronizing with the breath. First we will inhale, opening up. And feel that lifting through the fingers, through the chest, as you ground down, as you root down through that right hand. And as we exhale, we're going to come over, softening the arm and bringing it to thread underneath that right side. So we did practice this the other day. Repeating is good. Open up. Exhale, coming over. Feel that lovely deep twist to the spine. Open, smile. And again. Really massaging all the vertebrae. Feel that, enjoy that, open up. And let's go one more. Let this right arm soften to accommodate your movement. Keep the shoulder soft. Let's pause there, open. Rooting down through the right hand. Reaching out through the fingers, lifting through the heart and breathing deeply. And lowering the hand down. Sliding this hand back in towards you. Now this time, different to our practice of this before, we're going to slide over to the left side. So this is going to compress into that right hip. You're going to be in, everyone's going to be in a very different place with that. So keeping that right side grounded as well as the left, the right side will want to be grounded. And we're going to soften into the left arm now and bring that right arm open. So these side openers, nourishing the gallbladder channel, a really lovely way to start the day to get our more dynamic energy firing, our yang energy. Feel that lovely opening, letting the arm rest. If this is too deep, have your hand resting on the head, and be mindful of where you rest and how comfortable your neck feels. And release. Let's come back to Seiza, and we'll swing over to the other side. So now our left foot's the inside of the right thigh. That right foot is just out to the side, foot rolling down, and we'll slide out to the left side now. Softening through that elbow and shoulder is down. So let's open up. Inhale. Rooting down through the left hand, reaching out through the right fingers, lifting through the chest, opening the heart. Big breath in, and as you exhale, coming to thread. Inhale, open. Exhale, threading. Feel that lovely twist to the spine. Inhale, open. Exhale, threading. Inhale. And let's do one more. Feels so good. And inhale. And let's stay open there. Rooting down, reaching up, opening the heart, breathing in deep. Really getting energized for the day and staying grounded through those hips. Even though we're working into the upper body, stay grounded in the hips. And release the arm down. Beautiful. Come to sit, drawing that right hip down, obviously grounded through the left. Slide the right hand over, and it doesn't matter how far you come, just feel that traction, feel that positive stress coming deep into the hidden layers of the body, so those deeper layers, those yin tissues. Let's soften into the right arm, softening the muscles, feeling yourself drop into the hips. Let's bring the arm over, feeling into the side gate of the body, wrapping the arm over the head or hand to the head. Let's soften. Now if it's comfortable for you, you can stay here for a few minutes, but this morning, just taking 6 full breaths with me. If you'd like to stay longer, pause the video. Feeling that lovely deep opening through the side body to the hip. And release. Beautiful. Coming up to Seiza, and we're going to come to the back of the mat and just take a pause here in Seiza, feeling ourselves just aligning through the inner body, hands resting on the thighs, shoulders soft, and really feeling that grounding, that connection down through the hips. Smiling. Feeling that intrinsic joy that you have within you, tapping into that, allowing it to emerge, find its way out into the day. Let's come forward now. We're going to actually come up into downward dog this morning. So taking a moment to ground down through the hands. And if coming into the full dog isn't comfortable for you, you can take half and just stay on your knees. Otherwise, let's feel ourselves connect down through the palms, feeling the base of that index finger and the thumb. And we're going to curl through the toes. And when we come up, we'll have soft legs, really focusing on that lovely length through the spine. Keeping the shoulder blades down and feeling that lovely space around your neck and the tops of the shoulders. So let's come up, press down through the hands, lifting, and keep the knees bent. And we're just going to walk out through one leg at a time, drawing down through the heel, feeling the backs of the legs opening, walking the dog. Now that the dog's gone, so feet are hip width apart, breathing, and then come back to center when that feels good and come up onto your toes. Feel the elbows rolling in towards each other, bringing your gaze back towards the belly. Feel that lovely length in the spine lifting up through the heels, and then we're going to slowly lower, keeping space around the neck. So if you feel you're pinching, feel those shoulder blades moving down the back. Feel the heels ground. Take a few breaths here. We're going to take 6. Just see how you go this morning as we transition into our standing poses. When you complete, let's drop the knees down. We'll drop the heart down and bring the chin down. If this is uncomfortable on the neck, rest the head. So our bottom is coming up. We're arching through the spine, and we're eventually wanting to bring the heart right down. So we're going to slide forward, grounding the hips, bringing the legs together, bringing the fingers underneath the shoulders, elbows in, and then as you press down through the hips, feel that lightness bring you up into baby cobra. And exhale, come down. We're going to come up one more time. Take a breath here, drawing the legs together, grounding through the hips. As you inhale, feel lightness lifting you up. Perhaps you come into a deeper cobra, and that's fine. Guiding the beginner student here. And then let's press back into child's pose, keeping the shoulders soft, sitting back into the hips. Forehead comes down. Remember, if it's uncomfortable, bring the head all the way down. Make a stack with the hands. We can bring the knees a little bit apart, shoulders soft. Resting here, allow this to be your rest. Allowing your practice to integrate, continue to relax, to breathe deeply, and prepare yourself to move out into the day. And when you're complete, you can stay here for 5 minutes, a few minutes, but please take some time to rest before we finish. So when you come up, coming to, once again, either rest in Seiza or crossing the legs, right under your seat, and feeling crossing at the ankles or shins, or bringing the shins to the mat. And take a moment just to breathe in the lovely benefits of your practice. And ending our practice how you wish to move into the day. So we're not rushing off, we're not jumping off the mat. Quick, let's go. We're taking a pause to really set ourselves into a calm, grounded, energized state to move into the day with. And importantly, we're going to set our intention again as well. So becoming a daily practice to set our intention. And in doing so, changing that connection to ourselves and honouring those higher values within ourselves and our true nature in all that we do throughout the day. So being more aware of that each day. So bringing your hands into prayer, Anjali Mudra. Breathe breathing into that connection with your heart, home of your true nature. Smiling into it, sending it love, sending yourself a massive dose of love. Remember, we must nourish ourselves first and foremost so that we have enough to give to others, topping up our own cup first. It's not selfish, it's necessary. So create your intention if you haven't already, making it affirmation based, so in the present tense. And when you feel that settle in your heart and you're feeling that in your body, prepare to move out into the day. Taking a nice big breath in and bowing forward. Namaste. May your day be positive, flowing, energized. Have time for nature, time for yourself, and time with others. Have an amazing day.